If you live and drive in Charlotte, you might be familiar with exit 3A. On I-277 headed towards NoDa. The exit often causes traffic jams. It's a headache for many, but a Charlotte man actually found a way to laugh at this. WCNC Charlotte's Austin Walker shows us how his humorous approach has not only gone viral online, but it's grabbed attention from the city of Charlotte.
Exit 3A on I-277 towards NoDa can really be described as the most perfect premise to a video game. 1 second. Weaving in and out of traffic, trying not to get hit, so one Charlotte man brought this idea to life. He begs the question, who really is the winner of this exit? Some might call this a traffic nightmare.
And exit 3A is here.
Cars exiting I-277 northbound trying to get to NoDa, while other drivers are working to merge across 3 lanes of traffic to uptown. But what might be a hair-pulling, stress-induced travel story for some is the perfect inspiration for others.
A loop nightmare game that you could play.
Standing at his desk,
I started working on adding like the city background.
Michael Ramirez.
It's a lot of work.
Works on his latest creation, this video game.
The goal is to not do that. It's very arcade-like, so it's very like, what is your high score?
Inspired by Exit 3A.
If the person you're talking to knows what Exit 3A is, they immediately, their face like brightens up, they just start laughing.
The conversation starting amongst friends, talking about their scary situations while using the exit, and transformed to a way they cope through humor.
Like, obviously it's a silly game. It's kind of poking fun at it. It's not realistic, but like it's believable. Like, oh yeah, somebody flipped their car. That could happen there. Like, just because you know, like that area is kind of crazy.
According to an NCDOT study from January 2023 to December 2023, there were 8 crashes with 2 injuries at the exit. 6 of those crashes happening at the merge point. The city of Charlotte also hearing about the game, saying it's working with NCDOT on the concerns.
So now we're approaching it. There's the exit.
It's a game that could be a little dramatic.
You can hit the sign, which is fun.
But one Ramirez says sparks conversations.
If it does cause like an improvement, that'd be cool.
Because at the end of the day, everyone is a player. Austin Walker, WCNC Charlotte.
Well, it also, right, highlights that there are other intersections across the map that probably should be looked at as well. So just interesting way to kind of highlight this issue.
Yeah, I just think back to, several years ago when I came from Florida, and when you always go to a different state, you kind of become aware of the way the roads work and other things.
Yes.
And I was just like, why are we merging like this on all of these roadways? It was just strange to me.
It's very weird. And like I said, it's not just that part of 277. When I first moved here, it felt like all 277 was foreign to me. So
it did feel like that, didn't it?
And they've discussed about taking it out and what that would look like. Be a lot of work to be done. So hopefully at some point they'll figure out what they want to do with that area.
Just we're talking about it.
Yeah.